Hey you guys, this is Sandra coming to you with the collaboration that Thrift Queen put together, the $10 thrift flip. Um, mine, I did mine already, but I'm going to go back and try to show you the best I can the way I did it. Just a little background on that. I recently ordered this book called Brown Bohemian, and I'm kind of trying to use that book to be a focal point when I get everything cleared out of here and redo my living room. It's kind of like I want it to be like a boho slash glam kind of. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out because I love the glam. And I love the bohemian style. So what I did is one of my thrift flip is an old lampshade. I took the rim of this is off of an old lampshade that I purchased at Goodwill about 4 years ago, and I ended up using the smaller one. I made a mobile when my baby cousin was before she was born. They did a baby shower for her, and I did a mobile for her that I hung as part of the decoration, a baby mobile. It's really cute. But anyway, so I've had this wire. I try to hold on to stuff like this because it's like there's so many things you could do with metal rings or whatever. So when I first started on doing this, I saw something that one of a DIYer did with stuff from Dollar Tree, and it was more on the line of this. Now, before all this was here, it was like this, and then I was going to continue it around and have it hang down. It would be like a half circle up here, like up here, and then it would hang down here. But as I got to the top, I was like, wow, I kind of like how it's hanging this way more. And so then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make a dream catcher. Now, I have done a dream catcher, which is on my door. I don't know if you could see that. It's a dream catcher that I made a long time ago. Supposedly, Zoe's birthday was supposed to be young, three, and free was supposed to be the theme of her birthday. And so we were going to do all these dream catchers or whatever, and we turned out not. Well, we used some of them because I made some colorful. I made that one, and then I started making colorful ones with like the pretty colors in it, like pastel colors in it. So I did hang those up at the party. It ended up being at a jump, those jump house places. So there's a little birthday party room that we did, and I put them on the wall. So I gave those other ones away and kept this one. But anyway, so as I got closer to the top of the hoop, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to do a dream catcher. So I just thought that really turned out cute. I went online and I followed a couple of people that was saying how to make dream catchers. And so this is made of, like I said, a loop from the lampshade. Like I tore the lampshade all apart and kept the loops. This one, and then it was a smaller one that I used. And then this string is at Dollar Tree. And I already had it. And so I had it from the birthday party. So I decided to use the rest of that string to make this, and I'm going to show you guys the way I did this is take one off. So I took a piece of string, made it even like that, and then look what I do. I put it this way. You know how you do the little loop where you do that and you bring it through and then you just tighten it up on there. So I cut all my string in advance to be a certain length, just depending on how much you want it to hang. And then I cut all the strings out, and then I began to just do that. It's time consuming, but I did do all of those, and that's how I did that. And then I'm going to show you guys how I did this real quick. Put this aside. Hopefully you can see. Now what I did is, because I don't have another one of those lamp rings, I took a hanger and then I formed a circle. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the netting. What I did is I first started it off with tying the string to the top. Sorry, you guys, if you guys can see that. I'm just tying the string here. Uh-oh. And Let me see. Let me tie it again. This isn't going to be permanent. I'm going to end up taking it off here anyway. But yeah. Anyway, so you're going to tie it here. I think I tied it too small to where I can't. My fat fingers can't get around it. Here, let me do it one more time just to make it safe. I'm just going to loop it out around again and show you guys what I did. Sorry, you guys. This is the first time I'm ever showing anything, how to do anything on here. Okay, so then you're just going to tie it twice. Okay, so what I do is you can either get measurements and measure even parts. Like you can start by going crossways, and you can start by going this way and then this way, like a pie, and then measure the distance that you guys want. Me, the way I'm going to do it is I just eyeball it, move it around as I go. Now you don't want to do this part too tight, because you want to be able to pull this all in to form your flower in the center, or your star in the center like that. So I'm going to start here, and what I'm going to do is bring it around, then I'm going to come back through and up here and pull. Okay, so you see how you have it from here to here, and it's just a little loop that's on there. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, so I have tied my knot. Now I did that one, by the way, I did that one on a hula hoop. And with that one, I took the little ribbon that they have that looks like, what do you call it? That, oh, I can't remember call it. But I took ribbon, and I went, you can take any kind of ribbon, you can tear sheets, white sheets, but I wrapped it around the loop just to cover up the hula hoop part. So that one is a big one. Okay, so we're going to go take the string, we're going to go back over and through the hoop. Okay, then we're going to go to the next part. So you want about the same distance. So you're going to go through here, come through here. About the same distance. Go through here. On the outside, come back through. Okay. You're going to go on the outside, come back through. Now I'm going to pause this and do the whole loop, and then I'm going to come back around and show you how to do the next row. I keep touching the screen, you guys, like it's a touch screen. I thought I paused you guys. Sorry, pause. So when I get around to the next one, when I'm starting my next row, again, I'm going to take it, because I want to complete that triangle, right? So I'm going to take it and go over through this triangle and back through that little space that I had. But I want my knot to stay back behind here so that it can stop. Okay, so all I did was just flip my knot back behind this knot where I started. So that's the end of that row. Then you're going to go to the center of this one, do the same thing. So I'm going to pull down this center, go through, come back through that bottom loop, and bring it to the center. And just tight, not tightly, but just kind of softly hold it down. And then, okay, I'm running out of string, so I might have to tie on another piece of string on this. Hold on one second. You could take like a small stick, wrap it around it or something. I do it with the little ball because I tried the stick and it just gets in the way after a while. So you go to the center. I put this just so I can mark where I'm going to put it around. Go through there, kind of hold that down to the center, and then come back through. See that? Hold the center, come back, kind of hold it with your thumb, and come back through. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and finish this row. Okay, you guys. All right, so I'm on my last. I went ahead and did the whole thing. You know, just kept going, continuing what I told you to do. And then I'm down to the last because I'm running out of string. So here's the last part. You're always going to have this little double string thing going all the way to the center. So what I do is on the last one is I bring it, I hold that knot because we're completing our last triangle. Hold that knot, flip it around just to get it around that knot. And then like that. Okay, so see how we've completed all of our circles. So we've done 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it was 4 laps around. So now what I'm simply going to do is pull the string, and it's going to bring it all to the center. Now, when you get to this part, you're just going to have to kind of work that string around because you're trying to pull that center. Now, I'm going to just a quick note. Don't use hangers. You can practice on hangers, but don't use hangers because see how it kind of flattens, and when you pull, it'll flatten the circle. You want something a little stronger. Now, you can go to Dollar Tree. Right now, they have the wreaths out, the wire wreath, and you can get wire cutters and cut those out, and that's a little stronger than the hanger. And you can just cut the little strips, like there's 3 circles in there. Just use wire cutters and just cut the little parts that are connecting it, and then you can use those. So yeah, because this is a little bit more flimsier. You know, it's still, and then you have to shape, and then it loses its shape, and you want the perfect circle. So anyway, I'm going to continue to pull this, and see how as you pull it, it kind of brings everything in. It's not bringing something in. What did I do wrong? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see how okay. So it'll bring it in if I continue to move this, like we're trying to bring that circle in. I might have skipped a stitch. I think I did skip a stitch. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see what I did wrong. Okay, so we did that one, and that completed that. Yeah, they're all there. So you just kind of have to pull it until your center flower forms. And there are other strings that's easier to do. Oh, there you go. Just got to keep pulling it. Sometimes I get too scared to pull it. But then your center flower, and then you just kind of form. I don't know, I'm not being able to get that straight flower in there. Just kind of, sorry. Just going to move things around to get that center flower. I don't know why my flower is missing something up in here, but let's see. No, I might have skipped something. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there it is. You just have to pull it tight enough until your little flower. If you go around completely, the amount of times that you're supposed to go around, your flower will come up. Like I said, it's kind of harder because this is so flimsy. See how this is like that? So it makes it harder to do. But you have to make sure you don't do it tight, because if you do it tight, you won't be able to do this at the end, pull it to bring them all together. So once you do that, then what I do is just kind of go to, like, okay, so I'm here. Let's see. I'm here. So I'm going to kind of bring it through like the following entry, like the following like part, like I went through the next hole, if that makes sense. And I'm going to try to tie a knot somewhere within there. I mean, it's kind of hard to show this on here, but I'll do it and then I'll show you. It's kind of hard because it loosens up. You can have a little hole in the center if you want, or you can just bring it tight. Sometimes I'll leave a hole in there, and you know, on real Dreamcatchers, they will have a feather, like the hole will be bigger and they'll have like a feather hanging. And that's what it is. It's a Dreamcatcher, by the way. So I just went in there and found a spot to tie it onto, you know, and yeah. Usually, I think I kind of skipped a part. I mean, skipped a, either skipped a part or, like I said, it's harder when you're doing it with wire. But, you know, it took me a couple of times before I had the perfect center. It took me a couple of times. And I had to do it over and over. And I ended up doing a whole bunch of them. And at the end of the party, they were all given away to different people because they loved them so much. But yeah, the other ones I had like different lace and different, you know, materials and ribbon and stuff like that hanging on the bottom. It was really pretty. And then I want to see if I can buy beads that they sell beads that are open where you could just glue them together, like they're in half, and then you put them around, say here, and you can glue them back together. I might try to do that if I can cut some beads in half. But anyway, there you go. So that's how I did that part, you guys. And then that's how I came up with my Dreamcatcher. And so that's my thrift flip, my $10, and it wasn't exactly $10. I think the lampshade was, I actually think it was about $7.99. So the lampshade was $7.99 because it was a brand new lampshade, and that's why I was so mad that I got it. And it didn't fit my lamp, so I was going to throw it away to Goodwill. And I said, you know what? I'm taking the rings out of that because I'm a crafter. And crafters, you know, when you find little things like that, you know, you guys save stuff like this, and that's why I got so much craft stuff. But I'm glad I did hold on to it. And so this is going to be part of my little bohemian, shabby, chic, glam thing that I'm going to have going on. These pictures are coming down. I bought this at a picture party, a black art party, a friend of mine. She's a teacher. And then this one I think I got at Ross. I might let my brother have that for Mom's house. And then I got another picture that I bought at another party, but those are going to come down. I'm just going to wrap those up and put them away. And I'm going to be doing some abstract arts. I've done some abstract art. You guys have seen the, I'm not sick. You guys have seen the mosaic that I did on one of my thrift flips I did with an old cork board. So, but again, that's it, you guys. That is my thrift flip. And plus I used my little Dollar Tree string that I had left over from a birthday party. That's it. I hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you guys try it out. It's very easy, it's fun, it's good for like birthday, you know, if you do a bohemian birthday, even like for Memorial Day, you could do some red, white, and blue ones, or you can do them for any holiday, really, but they're so fun. I love them. Love doing dream catchers. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.